Stafford.
You're indeed at 15 minutes to 9 p.m. here on a Thursday evening on Highland Radio Mountaintop, and a night of a supermoon. And thank you to everyone for sending in the pictures of the supermoons across the northwest and beyond tonight as well. It's a fabulous evening, and I hadn't planned this. Right at the start of the show, I talked about Rory Gallagher and the breaking news from London about the guitar, Rory's guitar being bought and will be staying in Ireland. And if you're following social media and the Rory Gallagher International Festival Facebook, and the man behind all that is I had a quick chat with him on WhatsApp to say how's things. It's Barry O'Neill, who's in London and has been at the auction today. Barry, good evening to you.
Hi Jimmy, how are you getting on?
Great, Barry, great excitement in London this evening. You were there for the day, or you were there last night and today. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I suppose this has been building for some weeks now in the Rory Gallagher and Irish rock blues community. So I think it'll say months, and you know, there was a great feeling of anticipation ahead of the auction, particularly around the 1961 Stratocaster, obviously, which has sold. But I think the thing that's most testament to Rory Gallagher tonight is that there was 94 lots on offer at the auction, and all 94 lots were snapped up by those in the room and by people online and people on telephone calls coming through the Bonhams auction rooms here in London tonight. So it's a testament to Rory Gallagher that and the people running the auction, Bonhams, made that quite clear at the end. It says that, you know, it was complete, you know, wash of an auction, that everything went on the night. Everything was, you know, constantly bidded on. It was a highly competitive auction. I was in there in the thick of it myself for a number of items.
Barry,
it was really interesting.
Could you move about 2 feet to the left or right to try and get that signal? Because I'd love to hear the bit about the main, Bart, if you can, just to see can we get a better signal. You might. I know you're in a busy.
Okay.
Just see what that's like there now.
Are we there now?
That sounds a bit better, Barry. Tell us about the main lot, Barry, that everyone's talking about tonight and that's staying in Ireland.
Yeah, well, it's interesting, you know, that the price tag in the end, €870,000. Sorry, €870,000.
Yeah.
You know, less than €1 million. To be honest, sort of disappointed myself personally. I thought it would have fetched a little bit more.
Yeah.
But the reserve on it was £700,000. So I suppose it met the reserve and just more or less met it. But I really did think it was going to go, you know, a lot more than that. But in saying that, the international bidders, it's fair to say they're excluded from the auction tonight in that they weren't allowed to bid online. So there was only a few people within the room who were bidding on that, and certain people who had registered to bid through telephone calls. So it was a very small group of people in the end who were bidding on it. So I don't know. I'm delighted it's in Ireland. I'm delighted that, you know, that a donor has come forward, the government, the National Museum. I'm delighted all that has happened. And yeah, I think. Let's cut to the chase, Jimmy. It was pretty well set up to stay in Ireland, which is great news.
Yeah, well done, Barry. I know you've been really actively campaigning in the background as well, and you do such brilliant work for Ballyshannon and not just Rory Gallagher, but everything else down there. And I know next weekend is a big win, and that'll be a big celebration down next weekend for the Blues Festival as well. Really looking forward to that, Gary. So it should be great celebrations in Ballyshannon over the next couple of days and weeks.
Absolutely, yeah. I suppose just the week before another festival and all this happening, there's been a lot of attention around Rory Gallagher. The BBC Sessions has been released on the 11th of October, just gone by. So I've never seen as much interest in Rory Gallagher probably since 2010. Joe Bonamassa selling out 2 nights at the Marquee in Cork, a third night on sale, coming to play tribute to Rory. It's only good for musical legacy. It's only good for Rory's music, and it's great for young people. You know, and there's so many fine young guitarists now, not alone in Ireland, but in our own county, you know, who feed off Rory's legacy. And I think it's great that all this attention is there, and you know that there'll be more platforms and more stages for these young guys to come up and ply their trade. And we'll see a lot of that next weekend at the Ballyshannon Rhythm and Blues.
Brilliant. But Barry, go out and enjoy the celebrations tonight. I saw a great pitch. You had a great picture up on Facebook this morning, you smiling in the plane, and you looked like you were going to have a good day ahead, and you have indeed, Barry. And listen, we'll chat to you soon, but have a lovely evening, and thanks for the update live from London tonight on Rory Gallagher, and we toast your health. Thanks, Barry.
Cheers, Jimmy. Same to you.
And
Thank
safe
you.
home. Bye-bye. That's Barry O'Neill all the way from London. He was at the auction today, and it's just brilliant news. for Donegal, for Ireland, for Cork, and for Rory Gallagher fans as well.
To dream,
This is Connor Chisholm. This is brilliant. The Impossible Dream.
to find